Damn, 3:43 a.m. September 16, 2025. 3:43 a.m. on that eastern side. We done flipped them poles so it might be western. I don't know. But I'm Damika, and it's time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards. Your portals to truth. Okay. Whew. I be struggling a little bit getting up, but I did it. I'm up. All right, so now we're going to tap into some tarot cards. All right, so prior to me getting started, y'all already know, I'm going to read a poem out my book, hashtag Reverse the Negative. That's me. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, this is called If I Knew Then What I Know Now. Parties, drugs, sex, church, military, and ego. Woman, oh woman, if I only knew the emotional scars left from the illusions of life. Human trafficking, rapes, murders, blood, sweat, and tears. If I knew then what I know now, I would have acted within those years. However, everything happens within divine timing. Now I know. If I knew then what I know now. Come on, snap your fingers, snap your fingers. All right, so let's get this bell rung. Welcoming these energies. We're going to start with the community helpers. I got some more community helpers that I'm going to add to the bunch, y'all. Yeah, we got some new ones. I've been working hard while hardly working, right? Having fun while I'm working, and I love this. I love this. All right, so let's get it called ring bell.
Here for the halftime show? Oh no.
Are you here for the halftime show? Limo, Emo, and Doug. Only pay for what you need. Alright, so we got Liberty commercial coming on. Let's go ahead and get this bell rung. Alright, welcome all energies, spirits, life forms. Thank you. Thank you for coming through with your truths. Thank you for coming through with your stories. Thank you for coming through with your understandings, even if we don't understand. Thank you for coming through, for giving us a chance to understand, right? So we just thank you for coming on through, even if you can't face us in the physical. We thank you for coming through in the spirit, through the energy. All right, ashe, 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 ashe. All right, let me go ahead and pause this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I didn't even realize that I stopped the timer on 3:33. Okay, it's now 4:11 a.m. So let's get into it. I had to add my community helpers back in the mix, and then I also had to add in the emotions, entities, and legal laws, as they all have joined forces now. So you got your community helpers, you got your emotions, entities, and legal laws joining forces. Okay, that says a lot. So we're gonna tap into community helpers. Why not? I done put Charlie Kirk back. I did his reading 3 times. If he pops out, he pops out. He pops out. Okay. Moving on. I do things for an understanding, not for clout. That's one thing about me that I do. So I can learn, so I can have an understanding as to what's going on in this realm. Alright, so let's get into it. They thrive off of your failures. We're going to take that one as community helper number 1. They thrive off of your failures. I got the Lemurian Healing Light Codes activation plan in the background. I'll have that in the description as well. by the sound healers. Okay. Alright, so we got they thrive off of your failures. Alright, we said we're going to bounce off of that. I figured out a way that I'm going to count these portals. Every time I do a transmission, I'm going to count the portals that I have. Of course, you already know I leave the community helpers to the side until we finish the deck. Alright, so they thrive off of your failures. Caribbean, the most magical place. Okay, Carribean, the most magical place. I wish a bitch would. Okay. They thrive off of your failures. We got human trafficking came on out. Y'all know we're going to tap onto that. That's one tier we're going into. Somebody called CPS. Amazing. You know your body is healing. Death. Whoa, we got something that ain't supposed to be here. You know your body is healing. What y'all got? We got a lizard in the energy. Whoops, this fell. All banking institutions under heavy judgment. With the cats and the fleas, and of course I got fleas now too because my cats got it. Got 4 male cats that have fleas in here. They're getting better. We got some apple cider vinegar that we put in a spray bottle with some water. I've been spraying them, brushing and combing them. Today we're going to put them in the bath. Pray for me. Portal number 9. They are not of divinity. That's after all banking institutions and whoever thrive off of your failures. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Greed. Okay, they are not of divinity. Whoever is of greed, scarcity mindset, they're excessive possessions of material things. They're attached to illusions and they don't share. Stingy bitch. We got a bank and a banker. Okay, heavy on the banking institutions. The bank, the banker. Okay, we got these 6 names that's going to come out. I'm looking at Michael, Eric, and Shirley. Dorothy, Mike, and Dot. Portal number 13. Their bloodline, part of the ancient creation of Demiurge. Damn. Alright, so we got our 13 portals. Got our 13 community helpers. Okay, so who we going to bounce off of today? Alright, we got they thrive off of your failures. Caribbean, the most magical place. I wish a bitch would. We got human trafficking. We're going to start there. Alright, yep, we're going to start there with human trafficking. Yeah, we are. We are. So let's get our 13 out for human trafficking. Please and thank you. Okay, the bottom one. For human trafficking, please and thank you. The president serves as head of state and commander-in-chief of the armed forces. So we got the president coming in hot. The president serves as head of state and commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Then we got the U.S. Supreme Court involved with human trafficking. All right, so we got human trafficking. Spiritual battle against oppression and injustice. is shattered lives, school systems, music, broken spirits, arts. Chaplains offer spiritual guidance to victims. The media, real estate, enslaved millions, fashion. All right, so under they thrive off of your failures. Human trafficking. The president as head of state and commander-in-chief of the armed forces. The U.S. Supreme Court, highest court in the land, consists of a chief justice and 8 associate justice. Stick with me. The impact depends on visibility and whether they are delivered and acknowledged. This is heavy, y'all. We got human trafficking. Define your goal, okay? Define your goal. They were doing human trafficking due to lust. So they thrive off of your failures due to lust as well. Misguided passion, disconnect from self, self-gratification without regard for others, falling away from spiritual values, a Jezebel energy, karmic energy. 1, 2. Portal number 6 under human trafficking, and they thrive off of your failures. You have a Queen of Pentacles in this portal. Material, earthly, and financial aspects of life. Supposed to be a caring and supportive figure, okay? So maybe they're attacking a Queen of Pentacles. I mean, human trafficking is here. Queen of Pentacles provides for her family, nurture in all relationships, okay? Generous, nurturing, comfort, and practical. Positive outcome, whether yes or no is spoken. My type of lady. Portal 7. Law of contraction. Law of contraction is at play. With human trafficking. Portal number 8. We got the 3 of Swords. Heartbreak, grief, process of working through sorrow, painful truths, deep emotional wounds. Oh shit. So we know that with human trafficking, it will leave you in the 3 of Swords, right? You've shattered lives. You've broken spirits. You've enslaved millions. Portal number 9. All money, properties, and assets return to sender, the Galactic Federation. Portal number 10. Seth, the Archon, Demiurge. Portal number 11. You got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, all right? Somebody's been working with the Demiurge in order to deal with this human trafficking, who was in the Queen of Pentacles reverse energy. Very materialistic, need for self-care, work and home is conflicted. There's a need for balance, ASAP. There's a need for self-reflection. They need to be mindful of financial choices. They need the balance between personal and professional life. Portal number 12, please and thank you. We have the seven souls, purple Undine. Perseverance. You have to persevere. You have to persevere to stop thriving off of folks' failures and stay out of this human trafficking. Okay, you have to persevere in doing that. Take notes and achieve the end of ball. You need to escape the green soul trap several times. Portal number 13. Collective, be proud. Be proud of everything that you're doing. Be appreciative, be grateful, don't be non-judgmental, and be inflated with the sense of spiritual achievements. You are cranking, rocking, and rolling. Proud of you. Alright, so those are our 13 portals for human trafficking, okay? First one that came out was the president serves as head of state and commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Military been working very heavy with this human trafficking, okay? Alright, so we got that for human trafficking. Let's see. We got the banker and all banking institutions under heavy judgment. A bank or a banker is supposed to represent emotional and spiritual reserves, wisdom, compassion, love, a place where one keeps their inner wealth, security and protection of resources, and it's not just about money with a bank, okay? So all banking institutions under heavy judgment, along with the bank and the banker, we're just going to add those two together. And we're going to pull 13 portals out for those two together. All right? Instead of it. So, yes, thank you for the banker. The banking institution. It came out heavy. The Hydra constellation. Okay, the Hydra constellation came out first. It straddles the celestial equator. It is the biggest constellation of the 88 modern constellation. Babylonian water snake. All right, let's get this bottom card going, please, and thank you for the banking institution and banker. Their actions are not rewarded. Okay, their actions are not rewarded. We're at 16 minutes and 16 seconds on that timer, 4:24 a.m. on the clock. Your soulmate is arriving when they're ready. Banking institutions. All right, they thrive off of your failures. All banking institutions are under heavy judgment. They thrive off of your failures. All bank. They thrive off of your failures. Your soulmate is arriving when they're ready. 1, 2, 3. All right, they thrive off of your failures because the banking institutions under heavy judgment. Earthquakes are here. Earthquakes disrupt seafloor layers on North Seafloor. Okay. David Archon, Demiurge, is in the building with the banks. All right. Icosahedron came out. It connects you to change and flow. Change and flow. Banking institution. The flow of money. Stick with me. Is linked to the element of water. So these banking institutions are always linked to some type of flow of water, okay? Whether it's a creek, a lake, a river, a fucking ocean, a fucking island that they're on and they're surrounded by the water. Stick with me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Portal number 7. Do not react. I know that's right. Y'all know I be real reactive. Do not react. Portal number 8, please and thank you. This cat, I'm looking at Barbara, Betty, and Bishop. Hall, Lee, and Walker. Portal number 9, my cat Spades want to go outside so bad. And, you know, male cats that still have their balls and stuff, they ain't been spaded. They need to get out there and get some of that kitty cat. Portal number 9, be careful who y'all lay down with though. It's fleas out there. Portal number 9, y'all the both. They ain't going out there. This is portal number 9, y'all the both the Archon. Okay, Demiurge. So heavy on the Demiurge coming out, but remember their bloodline is part of the ancient creation of the Demiurge. So we're gonna tap into that portal as well. Okay. We also got Lizard out here, so you could put Lizard with the ancient creation of the Demiurge if you want. Alright, Lizard. They thrive off of your failures. The Lizard is fucking with your intuition, your adaptability. So stay cool. Bounce back from setbacks. Tune into your surroundings. Regenerate mindfully. The Lizard is offering you calm and deep wisdom with lessons of flexibility and resilience. So now back to the banking institutions under heavy judgment and the banker. Portal number 9. Okay, portal number 10, please and thank you. You got the Page of Cups in the reverse that came out. Alright, they thrive off of your failures because of misdirected passion, envy, obsession, often signifies emotional immaturity. These banking institutions are oversensitive. They disconnect from reality. They block creative flow. Okay? by using this doggone icosahedron. Because they're taking, that connects you to the change and flow. See, these job jokers know how to use these crystal stones and rocks. That's why they be all in front of their properties and things like that. Their childish behavior in relationships. They're obsessed. They're envious. They know they work for a fucking cartel. That was portal number 10. Portal number 11. You got the Chariot here picking you up, collective. That's control, willpower. There's victory here. There's determination, ambition for overcoming your obstacles through focus and confidence. That's the fuck I'm talking about. Sometimes we may feel like we're losing focus, or we may feel like it's, I can't take this shit no more. Trust me. Trust me. You can do it. You can do it. Portal number 12, under banking institutions and banker that thrive off of your failures. The devil is waiting on his next command from the divine. Salute. Portal number 13, under they thrive off of your failures, the banking institutions and the banker, they're 50% knockoffs. They ain't got shit on you or the money that you truly inherit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 13. That's 13 for these banking institutions. The banker. Anything, nothing should have come in the reverse. Everything is upright. However, if it flows out the way it flows out, that's what it is. All right. Their bloodline, part of the ancient creation of the demiurge. Talk to me. Talk to me. Is right next to they are not of divinity. Let's get a good somebody called CPS. I got a meeting with my Section 8 housing worker on Friday, right? And I'm gonna make this job joker sit down and read every fucking word to me. Every word in that package, she gonna read it to me. I'm gonna bring me some chips, some juice, all of it. And I'm gonna make her ass, and you know I'm gonna bring my pen and my paper, right? I'm gonna make her ass explain every fucking drop to me. Every drop, because they steady throwing paperwork in our face, but they don't even understand what they're telling us to read, correct? But you know, a lot of us do a lot of homework. So yeah, her ass gonna sit in my motherfucking class and explain that shit to me on Friday. New teachers in motherfucking town. They better get used to it, because I don't fuck around. Alright, so we got their bloodline is part of the ancient creation of demiurge. And that's why they thrive off of your failures. They are not of divinity. Alright. There's a tiger in this energy. There's a tiger, baby. The tiger is saying don't hide from your shadows. You need to face them. Stop being unpredictable. Anger comes your way. Aggression is near. Pay attention, okay? I give you willpower and courage with personal strength. It's about to go down. They ass is going down. Alright, so that's the first one for their bloodline is part of an ancient creation of the demiurge. Alright, and those of us that are out here pushing out these authentic videos and just telling your truth, it don't gotta be a truth. You're just simply telling your truth, speaking your opinions. They coming for us heavy. They ain't got shit on us though. Right? Not a damn thing. They can only choose to fear their own. That's it, and that's all to it. They fell for it. They fell for the fucking fear. So you got a rock in this energy, all right? You got a rock that's here with this bloodline that's part of an ancient creation of the demiurge that's thriving off of your failures, all right? A rock is a combination or aggregate of minerals. Its marble is made of multiple minerals, making it a metaphoric rock, subjected to heat and pressure over time. Centuries of secrets are held in a rock. You hear the cats going crazy like I ain't about to switch his ass up. you at? Where you at? Sit your ass down. Up there doing all that goddamn scratching and shit. Sit your ass down. Excuse me. So their bloodline, part of the ancient creation of the demiurge. So you got, and that's why they're thriving off of your failures. You got a rock that came out after the tiger, because the tiger told you anger is coming your way, aggression is near, so pay attention. All right, and then you have the rock telling you that there's centuries of secrets held within me. Stick with me. All right, you got portal number 3. We need to demand more. Told you I got this meeting on Friday. So, I need them to explain to me what these contracts are about, because I know damn well they're using my social security number in every way possible. And that damn birth certificate. Y'all got to pay attention to them red numbers that's on there. Those are routing numbers. Portal number 4, please and thank you. They thrive off of your failures, so demand more. They've been using the dark web. Okay? They've been on that dark web. The special software, users are anonymous and untraceable. That's what they think. It's illegal. It's illicit purposes. It has porn, stolen identity, and the World Wide Web content that exists on darkness. Okay? I never been on that shit. I ain't going over there, right? I don't know. I ain't saying I ain't. I never been over on that side. Portal number 5, they thrive off of your failures. They're using the dark web. Omicron came out in the building. I'm the generator, operator, and destroyer. I'm the Gamma, Omicron, and Delta. I am creating my own rituals and spells to conjure up my own ancestors and spirits to dispel all of the rituals that created the lies, the murders, the sacrifices, and the killings on the land. I am no longer a mystery. I am a walking tree of wisdom. The branches of my locks are extensions of me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's in my book too. It's called #Matriarchs Rise. Portal number 6. Treaties are ratified by a 2/3 vote of the Senate. So the Senate came out, as their bloodline is part of the ancient creation of the demiurge. All right, Omicron came out before that. The 15th letter in Greek, number 70, infinity, number of gates between earthly life and divine life. They thrive off of your failure because they know you are the Omicron. Okay, the Odysseys and Orpheus, beginnings and gateways. You are the big O notation and rejoice. You are the coming of heaven. You are unity and inclusion. All right. Their bloodline's part of the ancient creation of the demiurge because they created treaties that were ratified by a 2/3 votes of the Senate, who was also part of the demiurge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Portal number 7, please and thank you. You got the 4 swords in reverse. They need rest. They need to recover. They need to contemplate. They need to take time to recover. They're at a mental respite. They need to step back from their stress to gain perspective. Portal number 8. They're in the 8 of Pentacles reverse. Poor workmanship. Lack of focus. They sloppy. It's a lack of commitment to work and skill building. They taking shortcuts and it's meaningless work. They always do that shit though. Always trying to take the easy route out because they don't understand what the fuck they're doing. They don't even understand their own policies and procedures. I guarantee you, collective, if y'all start studying this shit, man. Portal number 9. Shockingly evil spirit is connected to this ancient bloodline that's part of this demiurge. Portal number 10, they thrive off of your failures, right? The president can grant pardons for federal crimes. Come on now. So this is why the human trafficking situation ain't being brought to light. And they've been working with banking institutions and shit. Portal number 11. The Breakfast Club era. Breakfast Club era, portal number 12. Elector, a person who has the right to vote in an election. That would be us if you chose to vote. I ain't voting shit. I ain't part of their fucking game. However, that would be you, the elector. A person who has the right to vote in an election. They thriving off your failures. Okay? Whoever you are as the elector, they are thriving off of your failures. Their bloodline is part of the ancient creation of the demiurge. Don't go vote. That's putting you in their game. All right, they're betting on you to go vote, to sign away your fucking rights. I'm trying to tell you, they be in this goddamn room and they betting on everybody. Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on me. Portal number 13. Your landlord is an agent. This motherfucker. Alright, your landlord is an agent who is also part of the ancient creation of the demiurge, and they are thriving off of your failures. Right? At this point, an elector is part of the ancient demiurge, because you all have enough information to know not to go out there and go fucking vote. Period, point. But I don't give a fuck if you demon crack or you part of them reptilicans. Okay? I don't give a fuck. You should know. Don't go vote. I'm just saying. They're betting on you to go vote. And they're betting heavy. Alright, so that was for they are not of divinity, and their bloodline is part of an ancient creation of the demiurge. Alright, so we got one more tier, because remember, we putting 2 tiers together now. So that everybody about to get that word. We got called CPS, the Caribbean, the most magical place. I want to tap into that because that's the second time it came out yesterday. And then remember, we shuffled our community helpers. We've added the community helpers, emotions, entities, and legal laws together. So now the Caribbean, the most magical place came out. Caribbean Queen. I don't know the name, but you know the name of that motherfucking song. Caribbean Queen. Billy Ocean ass. Ain't that Billy Ocean? Billy Ocean. Is that him? Let's look it up real quick. Yeah, let's look up Billy Ocean. He was a British singer, and that's another thing. These motherfucking British singers, they asses, these motherfuckers from Britain, they be coming over here, yo, and they be taking the fuck over too. Yeah, it's Billy Ocean. Caribbean Queen. Yeah, it's Billy Ocean. Alright, so we got Billy Ocean. Billy Ocean, look alright. Look at Billy Ocean. Look at Billy Ocean now. Okay. Billy Ocean. 1950. Ugh. That's old as hell. I can't do that. He was born January 21st, 1950. Alright, British singer. Trinadian born. Oh shit, Billy Ocean. What you know about me? What you know about me over them skis? Alright, over them seas. What you know about me, Billy Ocean? Last name Ocean. Alright? Send some flow with information this way. I'm Damika. That's what they say on my birth certificate. Alright. Alright, so we got Caribbean, the most magical place. And Billy Ocean told you he looking for his queen, baby. 1984 he made that thing. Made that song. 1984 he looking for his Caribbean queen. Alright. So, oh damn, nothing. Nothing there. My bad. Well, this came in the reverse. Rebirth. It says President leads the U.S. Armed Forces. Caribbean, the most magical place. But this came in a reverse. The president can't lead the U.S. Armed Forces there. Maybe they're not allowed to touch the Caribbean. Ooh, we need to look up the Caribbean, y'all. Real quick, hold up. Caribbean islands. Caribbean islands. With an S. I'm thinking Caribbean is just one Caribbean. You know what I mean? That's why we gotta look this shit up. Damn, look at everything that's part of this Caribbean Sea. All these islands on here. I see Trinidad, Tobago. That's where y'all go. Y'all know when y'all go to certain places or y'all on certain cruise ships or y'all go to certain islands, they call that chitlins. They call y'all chitlins for the ones that can't afford the trips that they go on. They call y'all chitlins, bro. They disrespect y'all so much. Seriously. All right, so you got the U.S. Armed Forces that is led by the president, but he can't come to the Caribbean. All right, so we got Caribbean islands. Damn, there are about 100. Damn, I ain't know this. So most of the Caribbean countries are islands in the Caribbean Sea, with only a few in inland lakes. The largest islands include Cuba, Hispaniola, Jamaica, and Puerto Rico. Some of the smaller islands are referred to as rock or reef. How disrespectful. Islands are listed in alphabetical order by sovereign state. Islands with coordinates can be seen on the map linked to the right. I'm going to leave the description in the description box. I'm not going to read all these islands, but you have islands that are in the Northeast Marine Management Area. Okay. You have Colombia, Belize. You have Barbuda, Redona. What the hell is Hell's Gate? Hell's Gate Island? What the fuck? You got Rat Island? Hey, yo, it's some of these island names is crazy. What is Hell's Gate Island? Let's go there. Hell's Gate Island is a small island located in Antigua. It is known for its unique normal formation of narrow channels called Hell's Gate that runs between the island and the mainland. Hell's Gate Island is popular tourist destination. I'm trying to tell y'all, if they say it's a popular tourist destination, you fucking better not go there. You better not. It's secluded too. Ooh, don't go to Hell's Gate Island. You got Colombia, Bolivar Department, Cordoba Department, Magdalena Department, San Andres Providencia, and Santa Catalina. This is where these motherfuckers be going, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Search Department, Costa Rica. You got Cuba. All right, we said that earlier. You also got Dominican Republic. So it's Dominica. I'm Damika. And then it's Dominican Republic. The island nation of Dominica, with a total area of 750 kilometers square, includes 2 small offshore islands and 1 disputed island. Oh, Lord, y'all. This shit here. You got France is part of this. Guadeloupe is part of this. Martinique. Okay, I'm not going to keep reading. It's a bunch of them. Kingdom of the Netherlands, Aruba, Caribbean Netherlands, Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Just because I ain't named you don't mean it ain't here on this list. United Kingdom. Damn, these motherfuckers is everywhere. I'm trying to tell y'all. Turks and Caicos Island. United States, of course. Puerto Rico. Damn, Puerto Rico, you got a lot. Damn, Puerto Rico. You got the U.S. Virgin Islands. You got a lot. Islands of the state of Florida. Islands to take away from the state, to take away from Florida. See, the word of actually means to take away from. Right? So they have built on top of these islands, created these islands, or these islands were found, however they want to say it, and they built on top of them to take away from its natural essence of what it was here for. Let me cook. Let me cook. All right, so we got the Caribbean, the most magical place, right? The most magical place. We got your president. His funky ass can't even go there with his armed forces. Seems like we need to go to the Caribbean. I don't know. Let's get number 2 out. All right. They like to work with the full moon in the Caribbean, and they be working with others to thrive off of your failures. But the president can't go. Or his armed forces. Stick with me. Let me cook. They in poverty. Whoever is thriving off of your failures, they in poverty because they asked us when to go to the most magical place, and that magic ain't working. It's a loss of money due to karma, insufficiency, and the need for divine guidance, humility, depending on God's grace. Matthew 5:3, and you need salvation. Damn. What's Matthew 5:3? Stick with me. Chapter 5 or 5:3, right? Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. This verse emphasizes that those who recognize their spiritual need and humility are favored by God, implying that true wealth lies in spiritual well-being rather than material possessions. The term blessed refers to a state of divine favor and approval. All right, so they in poverty. Because they didn't have a rich spirit, right? They was poor in spirit. Materialism. They thrive off of your failures because they in poverty, okay? They thrive off of your failures because your third eye, your chakra. You have the invisible eye. It's located on your forehead. It's your sixth chakra. Purple. Anjana. Perception beyond ordinary sight. Navigate through portals. They know that shit. And you be zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl. Make my heart go boom, boom. Y'all know that movie. Raven. Ayer. Put it in the comments if you know that movie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Portal number 5 for Caribbean, the most magical place. So they thrive off of your failures. They've been going to the Caribbean, the most magical place. The blonde-haired red Delta doctor, who is an insurance fraud killer, all right, has been going to the Caribbean trying to get this fucking magic going because they thrive off of your failures, but you're not failing. That's what's fucking them up. And they've been using this full moon and working with others. And the president was like, hell no, y'all tripping. I don't know, stick with me. Portal number 6. But he been in this damn human trafficking dope. They've been trying to attack an empress for her fertility, her nurturing abundance, maternal influence of creation and abundance, and they can connect with their feminine energy. Portal number 7, they thrive off of your failures. They've been in the Caribbean doing their dirty work. An empress in a reverse. Y'all done seen me shuffle this shit. I like shuffling it because I like when shit shake it up, right? So they've been attacking this empress. Who was attacking this empress and who thrives off of her failures? Who's been in the Caribbean? Well, we know it's the blonde-haired red Delta doctor. That's the insurance fraud killer, right? She's the empress in the reverse. All right, there's a creative block. It's issues with nurturing herself and others. Or if you're a male, this could be you. I'm talking about the blonde-haired red Delta since she want to jump out here. She's dependent. She's empty. She's disconnected from nature and creativity. Got it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Portal number 8, please and thank you. They thrive off of your failures. They've been using this goddamn Caribbean. But don't worry, Archangel Jophiel is on her motherfucking ass. You understand? And whoever else is thriving off of your failures. That is the beauty of God. Giving you back your beauty, your grace, your essence. The patron of all artists and artistic illumination. High vibrational energy, the flaming sword of wisdom. Portal number 9. She educated but broke. Or whoever's thriving off of your failures, they're educated but broke. Because they've been in the Caribbean, spending up all that motherfucking money that's yours, trying to receive this magic that they can no longer have. And that was Portal 9. Here go Portal 10. Have confidence and believe in the method you're using. You're doing amazing, beloved. Shout out to y'all. Portal number 11. We got Matthew 13:26. Heavy on y'all language y'all like to use. Let's look that up, please and thank you. We got Matthew. I'm going to put Billy Ocean in there too. Matthew 13:25. Okay? But while everyone was sleeping, his enemy came and sowed weeds among the wheat and went away. This verse illustrates the concept of hidden challenges or distractions that can disrupt the growth of good things in one's life. All right, so it came right after have confidence and believe in the method you're using. You're doing amazing, beloved, because there is hidden challenges or distractions that can disrupt your growth and good things in your life. It emphasizes the importance of vigilance and discernment in nurturing the good that God has placed within us, as well as the potential for sin and corruption to infiltrate our lives. Got it? Damn, that's for you, Empress in the reverse. 2, 3, 4. Hold on. All right, portal number 12. You got a King of Wands that came out with this energy of they thrive off of your failures. The Caribbean is the most magical place. The King of Wands is saying, be confident. You're a visionary leader who is decisive and inspiring. You are embodying ambition and you have strong direction. So just because it says king, this is energy, right? I had to learn that myself. I had to be like, I was like, hold on, that's for a man. If it say king, they ain't got nothing to do with me. That's for a man. No, this is all energy. Okay, portal number 13. They thrive off of your failures. They use the Caribbean, the most magical place, in order to place a proposition on a ballot and nominate a person for office or demand a recall on election. This is how deep this shit is getting. These motherfuckers don't know which way to go. They don't know which way is up, down, left, or right. Up, down, left, or right. All right, so we have they thrive off of your failures, right? And the Caribbean, the most magical place. All right, so those was our 4 tiers. We're at 48 minutes and 6 seconds. Let's get some zodiacs out. Wait, we got called CPS. First, let's get some family members out, okay? Typically, it's your family that's calling CPS. CPS is supposed to represent a love for God and all human beings. It's a show of affection and positive responses. So they thrive off of your failures and they call CPS. Or because you called CPS, I don't know. You're non-invasive. You're supposed to protect all children of the land. Child Protective Services, right? Mediators to stabilize families. 2 major schools you're supposed to represent. Meditation and contemplation. You're not involved with human trafficking, but you know how it is in this United States of the Americas. They took away from the Americas, right? Yes. And their CPS is actually doing the opposite. They are very heavily involved were heavily involved in human trafficking. We shutting that shit down too. All right, so we got called CPS. All right, wait, time out. This one jumping out. Your sister jumping out. Your sister came on out. So your sister called CPS. We're going to get 4 family members out for this called CPS situation here. Remember remember, death is telling you, you know your body is healing. You got the divine nephew that came out, might know of somebody calling CPS, might have called CPS. They're protective, trustworthy. They're able to think outside the box. They're able to ascend. They're strong. They're a leader. They speak truth. They're respectful and loyal, and they strengthen the family. All right, what else we got for this called CPS energy? Okay. We got 2 more family members that jumped out at me here. Karmic cousin that came in the reverse. A karmic cousin that came in the reverse. Alright, karmic cousin, not a friend. Stops friendships and sacred bonds. No family connection. They're disloyal. They're selfish. They're narcissists. They have childhood trauma. They're sexually abusive or have been sexually abused, and they have no empathy. Then you also have a karmic wife in this energy that calls CPS. She's a liar. She has aligned her soul with the devil. She has legal problems. She's demonic. She's an adulterer. She has been tapping into food rituals, sex rituals, spell work, and typically serves the devil. Okay? 50 minutes and 55 seconds. We got to get some community helpers out. And emotions and entities for these family members. Alright, so we're going to tap into the karmic wife first. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Karmic wife. Alright, done sold her soul. She doing spell work, sex rituals, food rituals, and some more shit. You dig? She crazy. Alright, who we got on the bottom here? Arctic Ocean is here for this karmic wife. Alright, smallest and shallowest. So this karmic wife is the smallest and shallowest. Alright. She's cold. She needs cleansing. She needs to explore in order to have purity. She may have portals to other realms, dark realms. She needs to let go of negativity in order to have emotional resilience. She needs to be connected to the source, okay? And it requires strength. Karmic wife. You need to be drawn to therapy, karmic wife. Portal number 3. Y'all, the both Archon is laughing at you. Part of the demiurge. Portal number 4. Your own folk laughing at you. The Tower in the reverse under this karmic wife. You're trying to avoid painful truths. There's a fear of change. You're avoiding disaster. You're delaying the inevitable. And there's a resistance to necessary destruction. Portal number 5. You got the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. You're imbalanced. You can't manage your priorities. You're disorganized. You're overwhelmed. You dropped the ball several times and you're stretched too thin like that cootie cat. Portal number 6. Southern Ocean is here. So we have the Arctic Ocean come out. Now the Southern Ocean is coming out. Somebody, look, we're trying to cleanse your ass. It's the 4th largest ocean of the 5 oceanic divisions. You give me a headache. It represents global climate, marine ecosystems, emotional debt of life, cyclical nature of life, okay? Infinite possibilities are here. Creation and transformation is here, but you just have to follow the fucking signs and listen. And listen to your hard-head ass. I said, portal number 7. You got an 8 of Wands in your energy. Alright, you need to move fast. Alright, things are picking up pace in life, so you need to move fast. It's rapid progress, so you need swift action, and you need to be accelerated in moments of events. If you're moving too slow, you're imbalanced. You can't manage your priorities because you fucking sold your soul to the devil and you're doing these sex rituals and food work. Your kitty cat all beat up and shit. You tired. You're tired. Portal number 8, we're going to do 9. For each family member, there's a double agent in your energy. That's what your ass get. Or are you the double agent? You ain't got enough strength to be a double agent. That's what your ass get for this karmic wife that is driving off of your failures and call CPS. They call CPS on your ass. Portal number 9 for this karmic wife that is driving off of your failures and call CPS. Seven of Wands in the reverse. You're giving up. You're overwhelmed. You're being defensive. You're feeling defeated by the op. You are the op. Okay. Exhaustion from constant battles and unnecessary defensiveness. Oh, child. That was 9 community helpers and emotions and entities that came out under this Karmic Wife. Ooh-wee. So now we're going to go into the sister. 55 minutes and 5 seconds on the timer. 5:03 on the clock. We're going to get into the sister energy. What's going on with the sister? Please and thank you. Sister like, shuffle me up. Don't even have me after her fucking ass. But we don't know about you either. Just say your sister. Right? So let's tap into it. And sometimes it can say karmic, it can say divine, and then we find out that these job tokens been cloaked under somebody's energy, pretending to be divine, or making it look like they're actually karmic and they're not. Alright. So let's tap into it. You got the sister here, all right? Your sister is here. Sister energy, talk to me. Bottom card, please and thank you. Sister energy is saying take the adventure, take the journey. The sister energy is saying they thriving off of your failures, right? They call CPS, so take the adventure, take the journey, accept the challenges of dealing with personal growth and transformation, okay? All right, you got portal number 2, and that's non-negotiable, okay? Take the adventure. It is your guide on your journey of faith. It trains you to be consistent between inside and outside self. Stay focused on God's will and purpose, even when in hardship, okay? Portal number 3 under the sister energy. Follow the law of signs. The signs are in front of you, okay? Portal number 4 under sister energy. Hurricanes. The sister energy is sending hurricanes, okay? Divine signals, natural phenomena, deep significance, inspire your growth. It is divine intervention and reflection. It is the cleansing and renewal, reminder of nature's power. It is your warning, okay? Test of resilience, emotional turbulence, catalyst for unity and reflect inner power. Portal 5 under the sister. Double agents came out again. Oh shit. So remember, under the Karmic Wife, double agent came out. Right? Under the Karmic Wife, double agent came out, and then it came out again under your sister. Portal number 6. Celebrities are evil friends and double agents. Portal number 7 under the sister. That's why they're thriving off of your failures. They're in the 10 of Pentacles reverse energy. Family conflicts, loss of inheritance, unstable foundation, financial disputes, questions. They're questioning tradition. Okay, portal number 9 for the sister energy, please and thank you. Ha ha ha, jokes on them, you live. Shout out to the sister energy. Sister energy laughing with you. Yeah, they call CPS and they thriving off of your failures, but jokes on them, you live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Portal number 9 for this sister energy. Sister energy said, Metatron got your back. I know that's right, sister energy. Sister energy said, the most powerful archangel, which is Metatron probably, is offering you spiritual growth, divine communication, recording of human deeds, the angel of life. Enhance your personal growth. It's your guide to spiritual power, oversees the Akashic records, assists in spiritual ascensions of souls, and provide clarity and wisdom. So take the adventure. I know that's right, sis. I appreciate that one. All right, we got your karmic cousin coming out. You got a karmic cousin coming out in the energy. Let's see what's going on with the karmic cousin. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Damn, these names jumped out. We're going to take those names first. They damn sure jumped out on us. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them on up real quick. We're going to take that next one too. That next one that flew on out after the names. And this is for the karmic cousin energy, please and thank you for the karmic cousin bottom portal. All right, for the karmic cousin, we are sending you a garnet. All right, you need the garnet. It is an amplifier, amplification of energies, and it protects. It boosts your energy to overcome trauma. It helps you manifest, transition, and revitalize your body, mind, soul, and spirit. It helps get rid of limiting ideas and beliefs so you can have career success. All right? Brown, green, orange, red. That's what's up. All right, then these popped out. These names came out, all right? Ewell, Renice, Kayla, Teresa, Tarina, Trina. All right. Portal number 3. Intensive treatment is redirected to the creator. So whoever wished intensive treatment on someone is redirected to the intensive treatment creator. Because they thrive off of your failures. Let's look up intensive treatment. Y'all know what it is. We got intensive treatment. Intensive treatment systems. Damn. So what is this? Detox, rehab. We offer full spectrum of behavioral health services ranging from medication management, individual group therapy, intensive outpatient programs, addiction, TMS. Oh yeah, you need this. This is redirected back to the creator. Okay? That'll be in the description. Well-preserved things from the past is coming up. This karmic cousin is saying well-preserved things from the past is coming up. And they're going to need intensive treatment and the garnet to get through this. Well, let's see, karmic cousin, because you're karmic. Well-preserved things from the past about you being switched at birth. All right, swapped at birth, raised by the wrong family. The hospital was involved and it was not an accident. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Portal number 6. Portal number 6. They've been working with the demiurge, David, Archon. Portal number 7. Breathe in. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Let go. The universe. Portal number 8. There are some defectors and moles that are being what's the word I'm looking for? Revealed. Deep cover agents. So you had double agents out here that is bringing light to these defectors and moles, okay? They are defectors and moles are sleeper agents, espionage agents. They are long-term snakes, deep cover agents, okay? Portal number 9 for this karmic cousin. That's not your baby, bruh. Karmic cousin is saying somebody got a baby that's not theirs. That's not your baby. Or saying that I or you collective, you're not their child. Damn. Okay. Divine nephew, let's get him on out the energy. All right, he's a leader. He's speaking truth. He's able to ascend. He's strong. Okay, he's strong. He's able to think outside the box. He's trustworthy. He's protective, respectful, and loyal. Strengthen the family. Strengthen the family. I got 3 cards that shot out to me. I'm going to go ahead and pull these 3 for Divine Nephew right now. Divine Nephew is saying burn white candles, okay? Real flames, not the ones you can plug in or put batteries in. Say your protection prayer during bedtime and upon your rising. Because they're trying to hitchhike their karma. I know you lie. The judicial branch interprets laws, determining the meaning of laws when disputes arise. So they're working with the court systems to try to hitchhike their karma. Divine Nephew is saying platforms become more effective and are rapidly supporting the collective's mission. I know that's the fuck right. I know that's right. They trying to hitchhike their karma, but they can't. We're going to keep pushing these shits out. Collective, keep pushing. Portal number 5. Portal number 5. Relentless is in the energy. Divine Nephew saying that someone is very relentless, saying you can't have him or her. She or he is mine. Portal number 6 for the Divine Nephew. I want no smoke with the divine. I want the demiurge. Baal is saying that. Baal is saying that. Portal number 7. Return to sender ASAP. He on y'all ass. Portal number 8. He kills with his soul food and she fake heals with insurance fraud claims on victims. Return to your sender, motherfuckers. They calling for you. Portal number 9. They coming for y'all ass. They already on y'all ass. You still doing this dumb shit. Due to melanin extracted from you. Oh, all melanin that was extracted from you and the plane or planet is returned to sender now. Alright, that was our 9 for Divine Nephew in the energy, okay? 9 for the Divine Nephew. Divine 9. Speaking of the blind head, red lip motherfucker. Alright, so we have our, that's good. We got our community helpers, emotions, entities, and legal laws on out the building. Alright, so now let's get these zodiacs out. Let's get the zodiacs out. We got our family members that came out to bless us. So now we're going to work with these zodiac systems. Zodiac, star, and solar systems, planes that are breaking free from their nets. And y'all like to call them planets. So many things have been renamed, rebuilt, reshaped that are terraforming back into their original state that there's a lot of confusion going on, right? It's just a lot of information being passed around. It's just, you have to learn. You have to learn, and you have to learn what to learn from and what not to learn from. It's all a learning experience. This is a heavy mission, y'all. You wanna be able to rule your own plane, right? Yeah. So this is what this mission is it's about. capturing these motherfuckers from the demiurge, right? In their world of illusions. This is where we're going to capture their asses at. Right. Yeah. All right. So we got the first plane, Zodiac. Virgo came out in the energy. Virgo. Focus on being practical. Recognize your hard work and stay having your self-discipline. August 23rd through September 22nd. We rule over the Scorpios, Pluto and Mars. Last quarter moon. Prepare for your new projects or hobbies because they thrive off of your failures, right? So prepare for your new projects or hobbies. Show them that you'll never fail. This is in the reverse. We got an Aries in your energy, Red Hawk. March 21st through April 19th. Portal number 5. I rule over Taurians and Libras. That's the Venus. Alright, I rule over Taurus and Libra. Venus. Okay, portal number 6. You got your air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. That's 2 for Libra. Alright, continue to be a thinker. Continue to give good advice. Continue to be friendly and analytical, okay? You have movement, intellect, and awesome communication. Portal number 7. Sturgeon, Leo, July 22nd through August 21st. Portal number 8, please and thank you. Aquarius is in the energy. Aquarius. That's twice for the Aquarius. They came out with the air sign. With the Libra and the Gemini. Focus on your uniqueness, your self-expression, and unconventional thinking. Here come them air signs again. Heavy on the air signs in your energy. This is portal 9, okay? Air signs again. Your Libra, your Gemini, and your Aquarius, all right? They thrive off of your failures, all right? They thrive off of your failures, all right? You got a Virgo in the energy. You got a Scorpio. You got an Aries. Heavy on the Aquarius, heavy on the air signs. And then you got Taurus and Libra. They thriving off of your failures. Alright, portal number 10. They were working during the full moon and working with others. Portal number 11. The sun is here. They've been working against your core self, your identity, your vitality, which symbolizes attunement with your higher self. Portal number 12, working against a fire sign, okay? Or working with fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're remain focused on your energy, your passion, and your transformation. All right, you could be temperamental, but be stable. You have immense energy, but you're loyal. You're creative, you're self-aware, and you're an adventurer. I'm trying to tell you. Tell your punk ass. Get Swiss cheesed up. Get out my energy. Alright, portal number 13 is your water. Cancer, Scorpio, and the Pisces came out. 1 on the Cancer, 1 on the Pisces. Alright, 1 on the Aries, twice on the Leo. Wait, excuse me. Twice on the Aries. Twice on the Leo. One Virgo. Aquarius came out twice. 3 times Aquarius. Gemini, Libra. Libra came out 3 times. Gemini twice. Alright. They're trying to affect the water, the fluidity, your adaptability, and your emotion. Keyword trying. They can't. You're highly intuitive and mysterious. You can be ultra sensitive. And you also have profound conversations. Remember, remember, you have every zodiac sign within you. So that's why I read it like that. Even if it says, like, me, I identify as a Leo. I identify as a Leo. On my birth certificate, it says July 23rd, 1981. So all my life, I've been a Leo on the cusp of Cancer and fucking Leo, right? So you also have to keep in mind that you have every zodiac sign within you. All right, so we're at 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 53 seconds. Those are our zodiac, star systems, solar systems, planes, constellations could have come out. It didn't. We got a lot of moons and zodiacs that came out. All right. Let's get your yes, no, maybe out. Get your yes, no, maybes. Go ahead and get ready for your 3 questions. You want to make sure they're short, clear, and concise. Stand on your question. Don't be scared of your own question. It's your question. It's not mine. I'm not going to ask any questions during this time. You guys go ahead and ask your first question. Take a deep breath in. You want to make sure you blow it out. All right, go ahead and ask your question, please and thank you. Say it out loud if you can. If you don't feel too scared. Here's your first question. Answer. The answer is no for your first question. The answer is no. Clear that question out. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. Release. Go ahead and ask that second question, please and thank you. Here's your answer. No, stop, don't. Go ahead and ask that third question. The second one was heavy on the no, stop, don't. Go ahead and ask that third question, please and thank you. Alright, here comes your answer. Hell no. Heavy on the nose today. That shit said hell no. Damn. So your first question was no. Second question was no. Stop. Don't. Your third question, the answer was hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Alright. One hour, 17 minutes, and 30 seconds. 5:25 on that time on the clock. May 25th could be relevant. 1960 or 1982 could be relevant. July 23rd, 1981 could be relevant. Alright, we got these universal laws that we're going to go ahead and put on out here. What's that bottom one say? The black hole came out with the universal laws. The black hole represents the unknown, the infinite. A lot of y'all are being pushed into your black hole. It is the void or emptiness lying at the center of our being. It reflects life's unresolved mysteries and signifies transformation and life's continuous evolution. Patterns that we find difficult to break, and you need to be tuned into your frequencies, okay? So a lot of you all are being pushed into a black hole, to your own black hole, to deal with your own unresolved issues. You can no longer project your issues on another entity, right? That was another way that they were able to do this. Cloak themselves under your energy, siphon your energy, and project their issues onto you and steal your destiny by cloaking themselves in your energy. So now they're in a black hole. Now they're in a black hole. And they're screaming, I have not swindled offerings. Yes, you have. All right, yes, you have. Yes, you have, motherfuckers. So they're in the black hole because of these rituals. They need to follow divine rituals, not them dark ones. Rituals are symbolic actions or gestures or ceremonies. They connect with the divine, they express devotion, they create a sense of sacredness. Prayers and offerings honor the divine or seek favor. I have not swindled offerings. Yes, you did. Divine rituals is how you swindled the offerings. That's why you're in your black hole. Because you thrive off of failures. We have an A negative bloodline in the building. Empaths, okay? They're able to sense, feel, and understand beyond the physical realm. They are strongest during the full moon. How many times did the full moon come out during this reading? Y'all tell me. So we could be working with an A negative bloodline here. They are into dream magic, water magic. They can pick up on emotions and have premonitions. Stick with me. Portal 5. They are in the black hole because of hoodoo. They thrive off of your failures because of hoodoo. Alright? It's different versions of hoodoo. It's a spiritual practice typically evolved from African roots into American context. A range of magical practices. Practitioners seek empowerment through hoodoo. Southern U.S. enslaved African Americans. You're not African American. If you brown like me, you're not African American. Alright? That's the motherfuckers that they created as slaves and then made us think that we was black or African American because these motherfucking Africans, Europeans, or whatever that looked like us came over here and they were slaved, okay? Stole our land or stole y'all land, right? Okay. They thrive off of your failures. And that's why they've been doing hoodoo. That's why they're in a black hole, okay? You are the sun. That's why they in that damn black hole. They thrive off of your failures because you are the sun. They thrive off of your failures and they screaming, I have not cursed any, especially the divine. Well, they lying. That's why they in the black hole. Portal 8. They thrive off of your failures because they know the heavens are in you, pushing them into a black hole so they can see that realization. Portal number 9. They thrive off of your failures, saying, I have not exaggerated my words when speaking. Lying. That's why you're in the black hole. Portal number 10, please and thank you. They thrive off of your failures, so you're shattering all illusions, pushing them into a black hole. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Portal number 11. Now they have to face the mirror. Since they want to thrive off of your failures, now they have to look in the mirror. That's a reflection and self-understanding. Truth and illusions can be there. It's personal growth, it's connection to humanity, the infinite nature of reality and consciousness, guiding spiritual and personal growth. They have been also using the mirror to spy on you, right? So now they're in a black hole. Portal number 12, because they thrive off of your failures. Talking about, I have not polluted myself. I dropped that damn portal down. I have not polluted myself. No, collective, we have not, unless we go ahead and do a quick fart. But other than that, and the fart that we fart now is the energy that they sent to us or what we've eaten. Portal number 13. They thrive off of your failures because you can't die. Period, point blank. Because you have not polluted yourself. Because you are the mirror. Because you're shattering all illusions. They are thriving off of your failures because you have not exaggerated your words when you were speaking. They know that the heavens are in you. That's why they thrive off of your failures, because you have not cursed any, especially the divine. You are the sun. They thrive off of your failures, and they've been using hoodoo. This A negative bloodline has been using divine rituals in order to swindle your offerings. That's why they're in the black hole. Stick with me. Let's get some ABCs and 1, 2, 3s out in the energy, and then I'll let you all go. Yep. Okay, calm down. We got the number 8, HQZ, the number 8, August. Abundance is here. Manifestations are being delivered, completed, and you are in the infinite potential of abundance. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 came out after 8. Spiritual awakening, personal growth, progressive steps. Manifest your goals, embrace life, and new beginnings. That's also the number 10, which goes back to the number 1, I think. I'm not a numerologist, although I love numbers. I've always loved numbers. I've always loved numbers. I've always loved numbers, always. Speaking of that portal number 9, speaking of my favorite number, portal number 9, September. All right. The letters I and R is associated with it. There's completion here, endings, a transition to your new beginnings. All right. We got the letters Y and the letter X. The letter I. Number 7, GPY, July. Spiritual awakening is here, divine protection and good fortune. Okay. Portal 7 is a V and a W. Portal 8, 333 or 3333. Your spirit guides are present and offer support. You are on the right path. Elevate your thoughts and be creative. And this is portal number 9. You have a K and you have an L. Okay. All right. We rebuke all spells, rituals, and castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected my way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Anything and everything that we are connected to, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, all are protected. All is transmuted into whatever the fuck y'all sent to me, and then it's sent back to its source because I am sovereign and free. Any agreements and contracts that I may have agreed to while being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness are all cut, and they're all ended on all timelines, planes, and dimensions. Consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly, I am sovereign, I am sovereign, I am sovereign. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. All right, let's get this bell rung, y'all, because they itching. They itching to get out of here, and I'm actually itching. I'm about to go get in the shower, clean up my kitchen, clean up my space, and yeah, I already made my little bed up and everything.
With Lucid, engineering teams don't have to start from square one. Need to diagram the steps of an algorithm?
You know they're gonna give us a commercial first.
Diagram automatically with AI.
All right, babies, let's get them up out of here. We appreciate you. We thank you. Off with their fucking heads. You have your power. You have your power back. You have your energy back. We know some truths, and we just thank you for the opportunity to be able to tell our truths. Right? We thank you for coming through in your energy and telling us these truths because you didn't have to, but you did. So we thank you. Even if you can't face us in the physical. See, one thing about me, when I call energy, I don't give a damn if you sitting right there on your goddamn couch. If I call your energy this way, it's going to come to me. It's going to come. All right? All right, so that's the end of that. I had to see who was coming down instead. Baby girl, great, get herself ready for work. Both the baby girls, great, get themselves ready for work. Oh, she said she ain't going. I know that's right. That's another thing. If you feel like your energy is being used or depleted in a certain situation, then remove it. All right, beloveds? So much love, much peace, much light, but much darkness.